Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Shuklam Varadaram Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashantaye. Om Namah Pranavathaya Shuddha Jnanaikamurtaye Nirmalaya Prashantaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Ya Devi Suyate Nityam Vibhudhairvedaparagaihi Same Vasatu Jihvagre Brahmarupa Saraswati Yennityamanandamanantamekam Shiveti Namna Sutayo Gृणन्ति Tasyavataro Nararupadhari Kripasudabhige Bhuvi Ramakrishnaha Ramakrishna Gata Pranam Tannama Shravana Priyam Tadbhavaranjita Karam Jaganmatriswaropini Janmadyasya Yatonvayat Itarataschatvesha Vidyaswarad Tene Brahmakritaya Adikavaye Muhyanti Yatsurayaha Tejo Varimrita Yatha Vinimayo Yatra Trisargo Mrisha Dhamna Svena Sada Nivastaguvakam Satyam Param Dhimahi Satyavratam Satyaparam Trisatyam Satyasya Yonim Nihitam Cha Satye Satyasya Satyam Vrita Satyanetram Satyatmakam Tvam Sharanam Prapannaha Krishnaya Vasudevaya Haraye Paramatmane Pranadakleshanashaya Govindaya Namo Namaha Jayati Jagati Maya Yasya Kayadhavaste Vachana Rachanamekam Kevalam Chakalaya Dhruvapadamapi Yato Yatkrupato Dhruvoyam Sakala Kushala Patram Brahmaputram Natosmi Vyasaya Vishnurupaya Vyasarupaya Vishnave Namo Vai Brahmanidhaye Vasishtaya Namo Namaha Yasvanubhavam Akhila Shruti Saramekam Adhyatma Deepam Adititirshatam Tamondam Samsarinam Karunayaha Purana Guhyam Tam Vyasasunumupayami Gurum Munina Yasyatma Bhutasya Guru Prasadad Aham Vimuktoasmi Sharira Bandhad Sarvopadeshtuhu Purushottamasya Tasyam Hriyukmam Pranatosmi Nityam.
I love you. This is the universal statement repeatedly told by human being in many languages. Not only by human being, all living beings say this. The time, the place, the reason may vary. Even a tiger says, I love you to its own cubs. So, this is the beautiful statement. But Shastra says, as long as you don't define the words in that statement, the statement will be a lie. A statement is valid statement only when the definition of the words contained in that statement. It should be fixed one. So in this statement, I love you, 3 words are there. I love you. These adult children have code word for this also. 1, 4, 3. 4 letters are there in one word, 3 letters are there in one word, 1 letter is there in one word. So 1, 4, 3 they call it. 3 words are there. As long as these words are not defined, the statement will be a pretentious one. It will be a lie. So Shastra says, please define what is the meaning of the word I first. So generally, for human understanding, I is equal to body-mind complex. So Shastra says, as long as the meaning of the word I is equal to body-mind complex, this statement is a lie. No one can love anyone. When, as long as the meaning of the word I is equal to body-mind complex. So it vehemently says, with all authority, in Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, and that too in 2 places. Same teaching comes in 2 places. In one Upanishad. Brihadaranyaka Upanishad appears in 2 places again. Krishna Yajurveda contains Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. Shukla Yajurveda also contains Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. And in Krishna Yajurveda, in 2 places, the same statement is there. Then in Shukla Yajurveda, Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, again 2 places the statement is there. That means 4 places it says. What it says? Atmanastu kamaya sarvam priyam bhavati. Very beautiful statement. Stern statement. One requires a lot of vichara towards this. As long as the meaning of the word I is equal to body-mind complex, you cannot love anyone. So I is equal to body-mind complex. Then naturally you also will be what? Body-mind complex. He, she, it. Again, Namarupa. For example, you is equal to second person singular. You can mean plural also. Here, second person singular. So, you tell to anyone, second person singular, that is not a fact. You tell this statement to any living being, any object, even to Ishvara, U is equal to Ishvara, suppose. This statement is a pretentious one. It is an lie, full of selfishness, with expectation, getting something from that person. Getting something from the person. So, to get something, this statement is told because the person who says this statement is a wanting person. As a body-mind complex, he is an apurnaha, alpaha, alpagataha, alpagnaha. So therefore, he wants to fulfill himself for the sake of that fulfillment, that desired end. He says this statement to another individual, another living being, another object, even to Ishvara. So Upanishad says, Nava are patyukkamaya patihi priyaha bhavati. This is told by Yajnavalkya Rishi to his own wife Maitreyi. Nava are patyuk kamaya patihi priyaha bhavati. Atmanastu kamaya patihi priyaha bhavati. Husband is not loved for the sake of husband. Husband is loved for the sake of oneself. This oneself is equal to body-mind complex. As long as this oneself is equal to body-mind complex, it is a selfish love. It cannot be called love, because the definition for love is that which emotion which doesn't have a tinge of selfishness. That's called love. So, this rule is not only for the wife towards the husband. This rule is applicable for husband also towards the wife. So he says, Nava are jayayai kamaya jaya priya bhavati. Atmanastu kamaya jaya priya bhavati. While telling this stern truth, he calls his wife, my dear. Are, my dear wife, I don't love you for your sake, I love you for my sake. Not only that, when parents say this statement to children, that also comes under the same dictum. Nava are putranam kamaya putraha priya bhavanti, atmanastu kamaya putraha priya bhavanti. Nava are vittasya kamaya vittam priyam bhavati, atmanastu kamaya vittam priyam bhavati. Even towards the wealth, people say, I love you to the wealth. That is why they can desire. Without desiring for that, he cannot hanker to get it. He cannot work to get it. So, even vittam comes under list. What about other living beings? Yajnavalkya Rishi says, Navare pashunam kamaya pashavaha priya bhavanti, atmanastu kamaya pashavaha priya bhavanti. Even pet animals are loved not for the animal's sake, but for one's own. Nava are brahmana kamaya brahma priyam bhavati, atmanastu kamaya brahma priyam bhavati. Nava are kshatrasya kamaya kshatram priyam bhavati, atmanastu kamaya kshatram priyam bhavati. Nava are lokanam kamaya lokaha priya bhavanti, atmanastu kamaya lokaha priya bhavanti. Nava are devanam kamaya deva priya bhavanti, atmanastu kamaya devaha priya bhavanti. Nava are Vedanam kamaya vedaha priya bhavanti, atmanastu kamaya vedaha priya bhavanti. What a statement it is. Everything in the Srishti is included. Veda Pramanam also is included. Devatas are included. Ishvara is included. Inanimate Vastus are included. Living beings are included. Lokas are included. The noble people are included. When you have love for sadhus, it is not for sadhu's sake. Brahmana priyaha na kamaya bhavati. Navare brahmana kamaya brahma priyam bhavati. Atmanastu kamaya. Here Brahma means a well-educated, noble Brahmana. Then you admire and love someone who is valorous, powerful, protecting the society, the nation. He is called Kshatriya. So he says, even Kshatram also, Atmanastu Kamaya. So finally he ends, Nava are Bhutanam Kamaya Bhutani Priyani Bhavanti, Atmanastu Kamaya Bhutani Priyani Bhavanti, Nava are Sarvasya Kamaya Sarvam Priyam Bhavati, Atmanastu Kamaya Sarvam Priyam Bhavati. So, unless a person understands the meaning of the word I, no one can truthfully tell this statement. Now, everyone understands the statement, everyone thinks that they understood the statement, and everyone responds to the statement, and everyone complains to the statement, everyone gets depression, elation, varieties of emotions are surrounded with this statement, unfortunately, without knowing the meaning of the words in the statement. Understand? So when a person who is ignorant, who is self-ignorant, says this statement, it is a pretentious one, expecting something with selfishness. He is telling this statement. What he expects is called sadhyam. To whom he says this statement is called sadhanam. The person who says is called siddhaha. The teller to whom it is told, and the intention, three things are there. It's a triangle. The teller is called siddhaha. To whom it is told is sadhanam, means. It's a means. The person is the second person singular, you is there na? It's a means. Vittam is there na? It's a means. Bhagavan is a means. For what? For an end which is inside the mind of the teller. What is that end? All the possible ends are classified as four ends. Artha, Kama, Dharma, Moksha. For the sake of desired ends, fulfillment of desired ends, he says to the another person, another entity, Ishvara, to Devatas, to Veda, I love you. So, the desired end is called sadhyam. The loved objects, people, God, all are called sadhanam. The lover, the so-called lover is called siddhaha. Now, with whom he will have unconditional love? With sadhanam or sadhyam? With whom he will have unconditional love? So he says, I love you. He says, I love you to his girlfriend, suppose. What does it mean? I want to have something from you. So my Acharya Swamiji used to tell one joke. Because even people become means here. There was a person who gave an advertisement, matrimonial advertisement. So-and-so educated, with so-and-so height, weight, bridegroom, is wishing to marry a bride with 50 acres of land along with the tractor. Footnote, please apply with the photograph of the land and the tractor. For a person who gave this advertisement, the bride is not sadhyam. The bride is sadhanam to get 50 acres of land and a tractor. So here land and tractor are sadhyam, desired end. The bride is sadhana. And again, the very land and tractor is sadhanam, because he cannot love land for land's sake. Understand? He loved wife for land's sake. That's why dowry. Then why you want that land? Land also becomes sadhana. First stage land was sadhyam, desired end. Sadhyam means desired end. In second stage, why he wants that sadhyam? That also becomes sadhanam because he wants something comfort, richness. Again you ask the comfort. Why you want comfort? Happiness. So every sadhyam becomes the sadhanam. Understand? Now the question is, this rule applicable for even Bhagavan also, na? So why people go to temple? Why people go to temple? Not for Bhagavan's sake. As long as the person is an ignorant, self-ignorant one, he can never love the Lord. And we have a delusion and confusion. We are all devotees of the Lord. Shastra says you cannot be a devotee, means lover. You cannot be a lover of the Lord as long as you don't know what you are. So the triangle, lover, loved Ishvara, for what? When Bhagavan comes and stands in front of him, what he has? According to his natural propensity, he will ask boon. All the three brothers did tapasya, 10,000 years. Ravana, Kumbhakarna, Vibhishana. When Brahmaji came in front of them and told, ask for boon, that means you pronounce your intention. Ask for boon means what? You pronounce your intention. Because your intention is in the form of sankalpa. We also pronounce. Before puja, Pujari uncle will ask name, then gotra, then sutra, and then dhanam, dhanyam, pashum, bahuputra la. Shata samvatsaram dirghamayu. If you are not willing to have it, then again he said, Ishara prityartam, chitta shuddhi, praptyartam, viveka vairagyartam. That is external wealth, this is internal wealth. That's all difference. But you want. So when Brahmaji asked for pronouncing intention, Ravana told, I should become a Triloka Chakravarti. First he asked, I should have Amrutyuh. Brahmaji told, out of syllabus. With body-mind complex, no one can be eternal. Jatasya hi dhruva mrityuh. One has to get destroyed. That form has to get destroyed. So, out of syllabus, ask some other thing. Then he asked Triloka Chakravarti. So, Hartha. Then Kumbhakarna, he was having in his mind Bhoga, Indra Bhoga. Instead of asking Indra Bhoga, he asked for Nidra Bhoga, Nidra Bhoga. So some Devatas manage, because this fellow is a glutton. Before getting boon itself, he is a glutton. Then if he gets boon, what will happen? So Nidra Bhoga, he asked. Then third, Vibhishana asked, Bhagavat Seva. See, all of the three did tapas for same period, in different manner, towards same Devata, but all the three had different sadhyam in their mind. One wanted power, another wanted bhoga, third one wanted seva. Seva comes under dharma purushartha. Power comes under artha purushartha. Bhoga comes under kama purushartha. Understand? So, Bhagavan also is worshipped for the sake of some sadhyam. Therefore, Bhagavan also is a sadhanam. My Acharya Swamiji used to tell one joke. Many mothers were sitting and singing the glory of the Krishna. So when Krishna appeared in front of them and asked, what do you want? That old mother asked, first to prove whether you are Krishna or not, or from any fancy dress competition. So when told, Bhagavan asked, how to prove? So an old mother showed water jug. Touch this. If it becomes gold, then we will understand and accept that you are God. So he touched it. It is nothing for Krishna. He touched it, it became gold. Then all the mothers are going out. Krishna was thinking, Arey, you only called me. Salangai katti, vodi, vodi, vah, like that. And when I came, you asked me to prove my lordship. After proving also, why you are running? Then within few minutes, every mother was bringing big vessel, asking for the Lord, please touch this. Nobody wants Bhagavan. But everybody thinks that we love Bhagavan. Now you understand what is the status we have in our mind for Bhagavan. He is mere sadhanam, ATM box. ATM means anytime money. He is an ATM box. So, every means is loved for the sake of another end. Means is not loved for means sake. It is loved for another end. That 4 types of end. You can fix your end in any 4 varieties. Artha, Kama, Dharma and Moksha. So therefore, between sadhana prema and sadhya prema, which is powerful? Sadhana prema means love for means. Sadhya prema means love for end. You had prema for both. When you enter railway compartment, you love your seat and claim that it is my seat. Even though it is the seat belonging to railway department, you say, my seat. Not that you are going to carry away when you go out. As long as I wish to travel, this is the seat is allotted for me, therefore it is my seat, please get up. So you have a prema. Sadhana prema. How much time it will continue? As long as you don't get your end destination. So which is powerful between them? Sadhana prema is powerful or sadhya prema is powerful? Sadhya prema is powerful. Love for the end is powerful than the love for the means. Once the means prove that it is not going to help you in getting your ends, happily you will drop. Whether it is wife or Ishvara or property. People go for registering, purchasing a house. They love their house. Once they understood that this is not the place where I can get happiness and peace, they sell the house. Why they sell the house? They love their wife or husband, then go for divorce. Why? Because sadhanam. They love their children and they disclaim that you are not my child. They love their parent and disclaim and quarrel with the parent. Why? Because all of them are in the list of sadhanam, means, simple means. So between the sadhyam and sadhanam, sadhyam is powerful. End is the powerful one, long lasting one. Means are subject to change. You are traveling in a bus, the bus is an accident. What you will do? You will stand there itself. You will catch another bus and go. Understood? So means are subject to always change. Therefore, the love towards the means is very fragile. Very fragile. Any moment they can. If you understand this, will you complain that so and so has cheated? Will you complain, I don't have peace of mind in this house? You only purchase, you only build. It is already known factor. It is a means. When the means doesn't cooperate with you, what is the intelligent thing? Change the means. And if you understood that it is means, subject to changeable, very fragile, you will not complain at all. But all the people complain, you see. Now you understand the reason for this assertion. Upanishad asks us to think over our prejudices. That it is not capable of fulfilling your end. But you consider that it is capable of fulfilling your end. It is your mistake. Going to a goat, asking for cow milk, it is your foolishness. So the love for the means is very fragile, since all the people, all living beings, all objects in the world, entire creation and Ishvara, all are comes under means list only. When as long as you have self-ignorance, as long as you don't, as long as you consider yourself as a body-mind complex, neither your statement is a truthful one, nor other statement. Others also say, yes, I love you. Suppose an adult says to girlfriend, I love you. What she says? I hate you. She won't tell. She also will tell what? I love you too. I love you too. So that also is a very, very pretentious one. It is a complete lie. It is not their fault. Please understand. They also stand in same category. As you have the right to stand in your own category, in your own delusions and confusions and ignorance, they also stand in the same category. So you cannot blame them. You cannot say that you have cheated me, because you are cheating here. So sadhana prema is very fragile. Sadhya prema is powerful. Then next comes siddha. The sadhyam is for one first person singular. This fellow, the lover, one who says, I love you, he is called siddha. Between sadhyam and siddha, what is powerful? Which one is powerful? See, arthaha is decided, kamaha is decided. For whom question comes now? Arthaha is not liked by artha's sake. Arthaha is liked by someone. For whom the question comes? The person, first person singular, is called siddha. Is a ever existing one. Siddha means what? Always available one. Sadhyam, which is going to come in future. Sadhanam, available as a second person singular or plural. Understand? In his life, that sadhanam arrived. Understood? Between the sadhanam and siddha, who is existing? Siddha is existing first, then sadhanam comes. Child exists first, then only child has the mother relationship. So and so is my mother. When child says, child exists first, as far as child is concerned. So siddha, first person singular. To say any statement, subject must be there. Na? So subject exists before the arrival of object. Correct? And before the arrival of desired ends. So between the siddha and sadhyam, who is powerful? Which prema is powerful? Siddha prema is unconditional. No, Swamiji, I like my child, I love my child. If you say, see, there also you love you only. Please tell that statement, I love my child. You remove my, the word my. I love child. Do you love all children? My child. I is there. It is called tadatmyam. The I has extended to that child. I love my house. Remove my word. I love house. Do you love house? So a fellow was a tenant and he doesn't want to vacate that house. The owner was persuading him. So all the time this tenant was a troubling one. His child also joined with this fellow tenant. So he used to paint on the walls. So after a lot of persuasion, the house owner decided, all right, I am not able to vacate this fellow. Let me sell this property to this fellow and get away from trouble. So he sold. The child doesn't know. As usual, next day, the child comes and starts painting. This fellow, ex-tenant, new owner, screams, "Arey, what you are doing?" What, Papa? Whatever I was doing yesterday, today also I am doing. Yesterday we are tenant. Today we are owner. It belongs to us. Don't spoil the beauty of the house. Arey, up to yesterday? So, my house, not house, my house. So, Siddha Premaha, love for oneself, is more powerful. Because all the ends, all the satyam, I want for myself, not for others. Do you have any example other than jnanis? Any example of working for others? They will tell that we work for national security, we work for Loka Sangraham. Tell, but everywhere there is a hidden agenda. Something, name or fame, or punya, or chitta shuddhi, or vairag. Even sadhus, those who are self-ignorant, even though they are sannyasins, when they say Shivajnane Jiva Seva we are doing, what does it mean? I don't want the small things, I want big things. I want big thing. I want knowledge. Therefore, I require vairagyam. Therefore, I require purity of mind. Therefore, I am practicing this as a spiritual practice. What do you practice? Shivajnane Jivase. Comparative to the normal man, this man is in higher pedestal. But still, he also comes under this same rule. So, no bhakta asked boon for others' sake. Understand? No bhakta, no saint asked boon for others. Everyone asked first boon is what? Bhagavan, give me shelter at your feet. Bhagavan, give me self-knowledge. Bhagavan, give me moksha. Bhagavan, give me chitta shuddhi. Bhagavan, give me vairagya. Tatastu. Then only they will tell, stay here and bless those who come here. That is called kshetras. So first comes first person singular. Then comes desired end by that first person singular. Then comes entire the creation, including Lord. So Siddha Prema is very powerful. Love for oneself is unconditional. Love for sadhyam is conditional. Love for sadhanam is fragile. Sandarpavadam, they call it. Whatever is nearby to you, you use it to get your end. That's all. If parents are nearby to you, you use that parent. If brothers or sisters are there, you use them. Teachers are there, you use them. Nothing wrong. But don't say I love you. And don't say they have not reciprocated my love. I loved so much. Truly I loved. Where truly you loved? What is the truth you don't know at all? So she has gone away, Swamiji, ditched me. Pain, here pain. One boy told, I cannot live without her. My life is a shunya. Then I told, you lived already 25 years. Similarly, you will live also afterwards also. Then second question he asked, why he ditched me? Arey, that question should be asked to her. Not to me. Because she has another end. Or he has another end. Why this side only? Both sides are there. So, between sadhyam and siddham, love for siddham more powerful. Nobody loves anything other than oneself. So, sadhana prema is fragile. You can say dear. Sadhya prema is temporary. You can say dearer. Siddha prema is permanent, dearest. That is why Upanishad told, Atmanastu kamaya sarvam priyam bhavati. If it is stopped with this statement, the Upanishad is very cruel. Very cruel it is. Simply it has exposed the human emotions and weakness. Understood? And nobody will love anyone. Even some transactions are going on. Na? So it will get stopped. So husband and wife will tell, hey, you attended the class, na? Swamiji told, na? It's all fragile. So Vyavahara will become end. Therefore Upanishad out of compassion continues. That is why, my dear, I say, Atmava are drashtavyaha, shrotavyo, mantavyo, nididhyasitavya. As long as you are self-ignorant, your statement, I love you, is a lie. That is the fact. To make that statement as a truthful statement, what you should know? You should know what you are. Everything is loved for Atma's sake. And what is the meaning of the Atma in your mind determines the truthfulness of the statement. As long as the meaning is a wrong meaning, the statement is a wrong statement. So therefore you have to find out the right meaning for, that is why drashtavyaha. It says that your opinion about yourself is wrong, therefore your statement towards another person becomes wrong. So shrotavyo, mantavyo, nididhyasitavyaha. And Upanishad ends with this. Maitreyi atmani khalu are drashte srute mate vijnate idagam sarvam vidit. Once you know yourself, you know Ishvara, you know this Jagat, you know your wife, you know your pet dog, you know the properties which you want to have, everything, the reality is known. Then the statement becomes a truthful statement. Correct? Otherwise, the statement is a lie. Being a lying statement, it is subject to depression, dejection. Correct? So, should we not go for understanding this statement? Any thinking person will understand how relevant this Vedic scripture is, see, in our day-to-day life. It is not some academic exercise like studying physics, chemistry, E equal to mc square. You studied. Whether you understood or not, you accepted. In what way it is helping you, please tell. A plus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. You studied. In what way it is? But here, the formula is very beautiful formula. It is very beautiful formula. Here the Upanishad says, if you understand I, you understand you. You mean second person singular. You understand it, she, he. You understand Ishvara. That means what? There is a connection between all these things. I cannot say you understand salt, therefore you understood chili powder. Right? How can it? You understand the taste of the salt, therefore you understood the taste of the chili powder. Is it true? No, because they both are different. Here, Yajnavalkya Rishi says, if you understand the meaning of the word I, you understand the meaning of all the words. That means some connection must be there. Sarvam viditam. Idagum sarvam viditam. Idagum sarvam means whatever is available. All that is here is known once the first person singular, the word I is known. Entire Bhagavatam is the explanation of this portion. Please understand. It's a small portion running for 2 pages, that's all. And Bhagavatam is 18,000 shlokas. For 2 pages, explanation is 18,000 shlokas. Understand? So that much of teachings are there. Therefore, the Shastra and Shastra Parampara says, please understand the words and you can tell this statement. As long as you don't depend upon this statement for your happiness. You can tell, they also will tell. Don't take it seriously. You cannot tell seriously. You cannot take their statement also seriously. Okay, subject to realization. When you give check as a donation to any organization, they will give a receipt. So and so has donated for this purpose, this much money. And below, one small letter, one statement is there. This receipt is valid subject to realization of the check. Because you give a check and took a receipt. But if the check bounce, and you can claim that I have donated like that. Where you donated? You gave check, I gave receipt. So the receipt is valid only when check is realized. Similarly, everybody's statement I love you is valid and your statement I love you is valid only when you realize. Here also you see the same word. Check realization, I realization. In that realization, 3 words are there. Real-I-sation. You make this I, which is not real to you now, which is subject to arrival and departure. You consider now, birthday, death day. You only say, Swamiji, today is my birthday. Arey, you cannot born. Swamiji, I am afraid when I will die. You cannot die. So your idea about I is not real one. So realization means real I-sation, making the I as a real one, not a arrival departure entity. So once you understand that, then it becomes a meaningful statement. So therefore, here the Bhagavatam is going to explain that how to make the statement little by little meaningful. What is that, Swamiji? Little by little meaningful. Then an individual, the first person singular, is a combination of Shariram, Manas and Atma Tattva. A conscious entity is a combination of body, mind and consciousness. So this desk is a matter. Shariram is there or not? Shariram means form. Combination of so many things. Shariram is nothing but a form, combination of so many things. Our Shariram is the combination of 37 trillion cells. According to science, 37 trillion cells are there. It is a bag. And it is a combination of Panchabhutas. Space is there, air is there, mud is there. For some people, in brain also mud is there. Generally, mud will be in stomach only. So, it's a combination. So, little by little, you reject the portion which doesn't belong to you. Your statement gets refined. Understood? Shariram, mind, Atma. Body, mind, consciousness. When you say, I love you, this statement is truthful only when you say as consciousness. Understood? The statement is a refined statement, a little bit matured statement when you say considering yourself as mind. This statement is a crude lie when you say considering yourself as a body. Yes, body can never love anyone. If body can love anyone, dead body should come and tell, I love you. Suppose a dead body is there. Many people are crying. The whole night they are crying. Suddenly getting up. Hey, what you are doing? Why you are crying? I love you all. Can dead body say? No. The speaker is mind. Neither the dead body nor the consciousness. Consciousness cannot speak. But without consciousness, speaker also cannot speak. It's all confusion. Because combination. Why confusion? Combination. That is why every moment I change the meaning of the word I. Every moment. Bhrantaliye vicharanti. Bhagavan Shankara says, every fellow is in mental hospital. Because all are mentals. Every fellow is mental hospital means what? All are mentals only can live in mental hospital. He says, Bhrantaliye vicharanti means what? Every fellow is a mental. In what way? You just hear their statements. What is the statement? Swamiji, I am criticized by others that I am gundu, stout, bulky wala, obese. I feel very bad. Don't worry, it's all belonging to body only. Some have by birth this deficiency. Some have developed by eating kurkura, murmura, chips and other things. If you have developed it, you can reduce it. If it is from birth, you cannot do anything. Anyhow, you are not body. Suppose the Swami says, Swamiji, I feel very hungry. Can you give something to eat? Next, within 2 minutes, this fellow says, he told I am bulky. Now he says I am hungry. The Swami says, I myself am going and begging. I don't have anything to give you. Only for Upadesha you are sitting here. I am getting angry, he says. Third statement. I am stout. First statement. Second statement, I am hungry. Third statement, I am angry. Why you get angry? I don't have anything. If I have anything, I can share with you. You cannot get angry. Okay, Swamiji, I am very sad to meet you. Neither my problem is solved, nor my hunger is solved. You are sending me with empty hand. I am very sad. So the Swami, please sit. 4 statements you told. What you are? All are I. How all can be I? When you told I am stout, you meant your body. When you told I am hungry, you meant your prana. When you told I am angry, I am sad, I am dejected, you meant your mind. Now when you say I am going back, who is going back? So the person visitor confirm. What is confirmed? The Swami is mad is confirmed. Who is mad? That is why Shankaracharya says, Arey, all are mad. One who questions this madness is called mad by mads. Like doctor is called as mental patient by the patients, and majority works. Democracy means what? Majority wins. In a mental hospital, who will be majority? Patients or doctors? Patients. That's why all Mahatmas are called mentals. Swamis are all called pagals. One is in English, another is in Hindi. That's all. Meaning is same. So they sympathize with Swamis. When we go travel in train or something, they will ask, why Swamiji, what happened to you? Why you have become sannyasi? That means what? Any love failure? Any dejection? Any depression? Any rejection? That is the meaning. And they sympathize with us. Understand? So Shastra should be understood. The more we understand, the more we will renounce what we are not. Renounce means what? Not that physical renunciation. How can you renounce your body and exist again? In your understanding, you will renounce the idea that I am this body. Dehaha devalaya prokta. So body becomes instrument in the hands of the Lord, in the hands of the consciousness. So slowly we will understand, try to understand this statement through the study of Bhagavatam scripture. So I have given the entire picture of the intention of the scripture. Subject matter of the scripture is what? Knowledge about oneself, knowledge about Ishvara, knowledge about the world in which we are living. Why we should know all these three? Then only our statement, I love you, will be a truthful statement. Why it should be a truthful statement? Then only you will stop complaining that I am cheated. If you don't want to complain, learn the truthfulness of the statement, and to learn the truthfulness of the statement, learn the meaning of the words in the statement, which happen to be Jiva, Jagat, Ishvara. And the entire Bhagavatam is nothing but different people's experience statement. In that category, Bhagavan Vyasacharya also comes in. He also sitting like this, sad with all sadness. You imagine. Bhagavan Vyasacharya, who happened to be the author, also comes in that list. Which list? People with sadness. People with dejection, depression. So, it is a beautiful try. I can say only try. Yeah, whether you will understand or not, only Bhagavan knows. Time will tell. Because Parikshittu understood. Along with Parikshittu, many might have heard. We cannot say they have understood or not. So, we will continue this study weekly 3 days, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and see how it helps us in understanding the original Vedanta Vichara. This is duplicate Vedanta Vichara because it is Smriti Shastra. Why I call it duplicate? It doesn't have separate existence. Bhagavata Shastram doesn't have any separate existence. It derives authenticity and authority from Veda Pramanam, which is in the form of Upanishads, and it is an explanation of Veda Pramanam. So, original Shastram is Veda, Upanishad. That we are trying to do it in Saturdays and Sundays. This Bhagavatam will give a certain emotional maturity to understand that Veda Pramanam and understand the Vedic teaching which is available in the Bhagavatam. Okay? It is teaching through stories. Human mind is pleasant when you teach through stories. So therefore, same Vyasacharya who has classified the Veda mantras into 4 Vedas, same Vyasacharya who has returned the Brahma Sutra, same Vyasacharya has written this Bhagavatam. We will see that. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Sri Ramakrishna Arpanam.
Gopal, Jai Govinda, Jai Gopal, Keshava Madhava Dina Dayal, Keshava